Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Mad Raptor. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please head down below and smash that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. Today I'm going to be talking about Carnarvon, and I went through there to see some relatives, and I got shown around some of the plantations, and yeah, I just want to give you guys a little bit of an insight of what goes into plantations, and yeah, pretty much the fruit that you go and grab from your local IGA or shops. So it's a bit of a process that goes through it, and it's some pretty interesting facts about it all. So I'll chuck up a video, and this one will be to do with mangoes, so we'll go through that, and then we've got grapefruit and bananas that we're going to be going through. So I'll chuck up the mango video now, and hope you guys enjoy.
Hi, welcome to Carnarvon. These are R2E2 mangoes. They flower in July, and we expect to pick these roughly between Christmas and the first week of January, and they'll be on your shelves to eat within a week of leaving the property. So you thoroughly enjoy them because they're nice, juicy, and they're good to eat. These Carnarvon mangoes, they'll be ready, and the indicator is when the beak at the bottom starts rounding off. It's not as sharp, it's more rounded off, it's more fuller, and the small pigments on it starts going a bit pale, and the mango starts to lighten up instead of the dark green colour. So that's your good indicator of a mango that it's ready. And when we do harvest it, as an example, we harvest it with the stalk on, because if you harvest it with the stalk off leaking, it'll just leak, and that stem, that sap, can produce a bit of stickiness, and that'll actually end up damaging the fruit a little bit. As you can see, it ends up drying and being like honey. These mango trees are 35-40 years old. They're mechanically hedged. So when a mango tree is planted, from the grafting stage to where it is now, to fruiting, it takes about 3 years. And these trees are mechanically hedged, as you can see. We do it yearly, just to keep the bushes back and the branches, so we get sunlight in for better flowering. Light crop this year due to the weather, but it's still not too bad.
How cool was that? That was pretty interesting to know that they actually harvest it with the stalks on them. Otherwise they obviously leak the sap and it damages the fruit. Definitely didn't know that. Next up is going to be grapefruit, so I'll chuck that up now.
Welcome to Swillisich's farm. Swillisich's ruby when you see it in the shops in Perth. Grapefruit, red flesh. They start flowering in end of September, and we start harvesting around about mid-May, and we finish off in September. Good eating quality and nice sweet fruit.
Alright, and lastly, bananas. This one was real interesting, I found. I don't want to give too much away, but they pretty much start off as a flower, and they actually look like a flower petal, and that's the actual banana itself. So I'll chuck the video up now about that one, and you guys can go through it and have a good look. But yeah, real interesting, that one. Chuck it up now.
This is the banana flower that when it pops out from the top, and when it pops out, this is the first stage that you'll see. Coming across to second stage when it starts developing the fingers, and as you can see, they start to flatten out, then they start to curve at the top to make the actual banana bent. And this is stage 3 of the bananas, when they all start to bend upwards, and after they set to a certain amount of hands, and then after the banana flower the fingers start falling off, there's no more banana set, and then they start filling out, and that's ready for the markets when they're all filled out. The fingers are all filled out to a certain stage. This bunch of bananas here is probably not too far away from harvesting. So as you can see, there's 4 stages of the banana, the bunch, from stage 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th stage, almost ready for harvest.